This is a bit of an unusual video again, another year, another conference. This year we're going to Consensus 2024 with the Quai team. That's happening in Austin, Texas, the hometown, the home base of Quai team actually. So let's go, get going. So we're gonna go pick up the merch, set up the booth, and I'll film some behind the scenes for you all. And we're going to try to fit this into this. Just received my pass. They gave us some merch already, like literally 5 minutes at the conference already getting the merch. But we're about to see a lot more merch. This is huge. Anyways, so we are going to go set up the Quai booth first, and then we'll see where we go from there. I really am lost. There you go. A real Texan booth. It's nice. It's woody. Yeah, the guitars. All the merch. I'm gonna pile it there. Another guitar. That's gonna be for the giveaway winners. Okay, so we're going to Ticker Bitcoin party. Max, what was the full name?
Harry Potter Obama Sonic 10 emu.
Okay, I got the meme coin mastermind with me. Yeah, let me show you how it looks.
Harry Potter Obama Sonic 10 emu party. Okay. Are you still?
It was supposed to be in somebody's backyard, and we're literally in some random person's backyard. There is some. It looks pretty chill for now. I think we're getting there.
We're getting close.
We're getting closer. Hear the music playing. There's gonna be movie night.
I need to use it.
I didn't do that. Max, you asked for it for somebody in a Sonic costume.
That's amazing.
We'll be
Celebrity
showcasing
pictures.
Nice.
real winner.
Yeah. Yeah. Who won that fight? You know who that was. Wasn't that the guy?
You have a portable charger.
No.
Closer to. He was training. Like he actually was training.
He was. I think he was.
Hey.
Hey.
How's it going?
One can lick my
You
nut.
could irradiate mosquitoes.
The Trump is a joke.
Bro, I haven't seen these kind of mosquitoes since Chernobyl.
So much for the outdoor party. There is a Cox Census party that I'm debating whether to go or not to go to. Oh no, I forgot my microphone. We're just out of the Ticker Bitcoin. Woo! See what Max got. So look at this. This whole fit. How many of those? There are only 3 of those, right?
There were only 3 left when I got it.
Yup. This is day 2 of the conference. We are still on the Quai booth, giving out a lot of merch. We're almost running out, and we have this giveaway for the. So let's go explore a bit more of the conference. I'm already out of voice. We used to have a schedule for the Quai booth, but I came a bit too early for my schedule, and people just keep going over and over. There are so many people, and it's kind of great, honestly, because at previous conferences, at some days, they were quite empty. It was a bit boring, but here I feel like the conference is popping on the second day, anytime. Ooh, I think there is something cool. This is kind of the video blog trilemma. You have to keep yourself far enough from the camera, but you have to keep yourself close enough to the microphone, and you also have to not look too weird. I don't think you can pick all 3, but I'll try my best. At 5:15, there is going to be a presidential candidate giving a speech out here.
Leadership power to transport the wealth across borders without the confiscated.
There are many different side events going on. Some of them are from lesser known projects. some big projects that are already on mainnet that did not buy the booth, for example, but they created a side event to this consensus party. Pudgy Penguins are here, Tron, Stellar. Yeah, Stellar paid a lot to be on the page. So in the conferences, the sponsors who pay the most are usually the ones on the page. So, but yesterday I won in this hanging competition, and they gave me this 10 tokens to enter the giveaway for a red Ford Mustang. I just asked, and nobody has yet beaten my record of 3 minutes and 3 seconds. They were so nice. They are propping me up so much. People are very kind here. I think I'm ready. Yeah, I think I got blushed because of this, but yeah, it was very sweet. These guys are also right at the entrance. They for sure paid a hell of a much money for this booth. The map. Let's look at the projects who are here. We got a couple of more Bitcoin L2s being at the conference. Like, the idea is cool. I like people who are really want to stick to Bitcoin and not do anything else, and just like Bitcoin is the beginning, Bitcoin is the end. Like, I understand some people are like that, and L2s would maybe help some more people to stay in the Bitcoin ecosystem, but at the same time, there are some things that probably are too difficult to address. And wow. Sorry, I get distracted by generative goods. Of course, we are walking up here, straight up here. Where no? There should be coffee at some point here. Hopefully they're just replacing and putting out more. But you need some in these conferences. It's a bit difficult to stay as alert as you need to be, because this is the 100th person that is coming up to you and you're giving them the speech. They'll preach about why network. But for them, you're the first time they hear about your project. It's kind of a thing that requires some caffeine in your system. There is an enormous line. Let's see what it is leading to. This is the author of the Read, Write, Own, and he's doing the signed copies of the book. I think this is the coolest booth, actually. Like, all the sound engineers. Those were not t-shirts, those were tote bags, which are also very cool. This sounds like you would want to listen. Philip, our new community director at Quai, we're giving this away in a giveaway, and we are giving this away. Glow in the dark, a bunch of t-shirts. Day 3 of the conference, and it's about 3 p.m. and it's really empty. And it's that time of the conference when people from different booths who are holding up the booths, like project representatives, are coming up to the neighbors and asking for any extra merch that they have left and asking what they're doing. There are not many good talks left. There are just people walking around getting what they can, what's left. It's kind of hilarious. It feels like a meetup of like 400 people who always come at all the conferences, and you see the same faces all the time. Yeah, let's check out the Stellar booth. Oh, they have the free food and free drinks. So at this hanging competition, I did end up winning the retro Nintendo thingy. Unfortunately, it was not a Ford Mustang. I have to figure out what to do with it and how I can get it and play it, because I don't have a TV and I don't have space in the luggage. I remember I used to have a Sega and we used to play it with my brother-in-law. But now I get to try the Nintendo as well. But let's see if they have any pretzels left, because there is a Circle Pro Pass lounge, and apparently, because we are a sponsor, I am a pro as well, by the way. What is going on here? We have some I guess time to place online for people. It's much quieter in here than everywhere else. There are a few tables, and it's just like people chilling on their laptops. It's the end of the conference. But unfortunately, no pretzels left, but that's okay. We already had one. Should have filmed that. I'm such a bad vlogger. I need to get better at it. There were so many things that I wish I filmed. I had like 50 tickets to win that Nintendo. I didn't even film it. I went and got a pretzel for free at the Circle booth for poor people. Didn't even film that. It's Friday and there are quite a few closing down parties, but yes, I'm at home. But come on, nobody's gonna be networking on a Friday night. And as you can see, I'm already a bit out of my voice. But it was great, and I'm not too guilty for missing out on the night events. I hope so. And I hope you enjoyed this video. I looked over the footage. Some of that does not have the best sound, but I'll try my best to edit it and bring the piece of conference to your home screen. I wonder if you actually need that.